Funny, you can't even see the mouse. But I guess that angle's okay, or has it changed?
It may have changed.
Smooth the mouse up. Can you guys hear and see us okay? Actually, I have to go back.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Woohoo. Let's get it going. And see over here, it's time to start. It's Val's birthday today, and I think she's in Sweden.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Val.
Yes.
Wherever you are. Okay, take your feet to the width of the mat, take a nice big deep breath. And make a Y with the arms and get them nice and long. Take your gaze, look up slightly. Try to reach, nice and long. And now we're just gonna hip hinge a little bit and sweep the arms backwards. Your palms face the floor. Proud out your chest and weight into the heels here. So you should feel a lot of length coming into the back of the legs. Now, more importantly, pull your belly button up and into the spine. Now let's come back. This time, bring your arms a little bit closer. And let's take it back again. Don't forget to engage the stomach. I know you've got gravity wanting it to just hang down. We're pulling it in. Come back up, bring your arms even closer this time. Reach for the ceiling. And now we're gonna do a slow swan dive all the way down to the floor. Let your head go, you're just looking through to the back of the room. Now we're gonna inhale to a flat back. So you've got your fingertips out in front. You're gonna walk them forward and you're gonna shift your hips backwards. You can have your hands nice and far apart. So you're getting into the side body, your lats. Then hold it back down, just totally unweight the upper body. And we're gonna do that again. Inhale, look up, walk the fingers out, shift your hips back. So you got a little bit of a tug of war going on here. We're trying to get our legs as straight as possible. Now let's fold back down. And one last time, inhale, look up, walk the hands out. You can shift those hips back any further, that would be awesome. And now fold back down. Walk your hands all the way to the front of the mat, step your feet in so they're 4 to 6 inches apart in a high plank. Oh, how good does that feel? Step your feet in so your knees are in hips. You're in bear. From here, lift your hips up and drive your heels to the floor. Stretching out those calf muscles. Pull those legs as straight as you can get them. And now let's come back to bear. Shoulders over wrists, knees 1 inch above the floor. And back to your small downward facing dog. This time we're going to come up nice and high on the toes. And drive your heels back down. Float your knees above the mat. Pick up your left foot. Switch, pick up the right. And just keep walking the feet. Your knees are staying nice and low. Adding on here, pick your right foot up, sweep that right leg all the way back, get it straight. Bring it back into bear, float the other one. Take it back. Get those legs locked out straight when you sweep it back. One more on each side. And we're coming back into that small dog with your heels down. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Look through your knees to the back of the room. That means let the head go. Few big deep breaths here. Big enough that you feel the ribs expand. Nice. Inhale to a flat back. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Reach your arms all the way up. Bring your hands to heart. Step your left foot forward. Keep your right leg back there. We're going to do a little pyramid pose. So hip hinging with both legs straight and both heels down. And if you want to really be forced to use your core, you create a little tightrope. So you bring that back foot closer to the midline of the body. And maybe we do that after a few. Come on back down. Go as far as your body wants to today. Don't hold it back and don't push it too far. You got to create that nice balance. Here's your last one. Now, take your fingertips out in front of that foot. I want you to step your back foot behind the left heel, but 2 or 3 feet back. You've got both heels on the floor. So you got that tightrope thing going on. We're going to test our balance by taking your hands back to heart and all the way back up with your upper body, nice and slow. And we're going to just go down one time. Come on back down. Try to eliminate the wobble. Hands to the floor. Now step your back foot backwards. Sorry, back to the side and then step it forwards. Sean's laughing. Inhale to a flat back. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Flip your palms, reach for the ceiling. Hands to heart, step your left foot back. Far enough, but not so far that you can't get your heel down. Here we go, lower that torso. Oh, how good does that feel? Come back up. So good, my hamstrings are always tight. Of course, it's about me, right? My hammies? No, I'm kidding. How are your hammies, Sean?
Better than yours, apparently.
Okay, on this last one, take those fingertips out in front. Take that back foot behind the the right one. Okay, here's the balance challenge. Hands back to heart. See how we do on this side. Come on back up. Nice. Now take it down. Slow and powerful. So you got lots of control. Hands to the floor, step your back foot forward. Inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, palms down on the floor, step back plank. We're going to a normal size downward facing dog. Hold here and breathe. Straighten out your legs. We're going to lift that left leg up. And then switch, lift the right. Warming up your glutes a little bit. Just keep going side to side. One more on each leg. Okay, now come back to plank. And you're just going to go from plank to down dog 3 or 4 times. Great way to warm up your shoulders. We're going to be doing some overhead presses shortly. So enjoy. Here's your last one. Hold your high plank, pick up your left foot. Shoulders are over your wrists. Both legs are locked out straight. Switch to the other leg, lift it. Straighten it out. Keep those shoulders over your wrists. One more time on each side. Nice. Step your feet into bear. Make a little circle here. Keep those knees nice and low. Go the other direction. Now from here, scapular push-ups. You're in bear. You push away from the floor and then you drop into the shoulders. So you're lowering your chest and lifting it. Do that a few more times. Come back to neutral. Meet me in a small dog. elevate high in the toes, draw the heels down. Keep going. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale to a flat back. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Flip your palms, reach for the ceiling. And your warm-up is done. Woohoo! Okay. Go heavy or go home, shall we say?
I'm gonna go home.
Let's get a sip of water. What a good idea. Cheers, ladies. Okay, we got a killer workout. Oh, pick up your heavy. Let's get to it. We're starting out with deadlifts and shoulder presses. So whatever weight you're holding for your deadlift, you want to be able to curl it and press it. So pick accordingly. We're starting out with just deadlifts. So I've got my feet hip width apart. I'm going to fold down with my legs straight and my weight in the heels, and then I'm going to come back up. Try not to round your back. You want to keep a nice long spine. Come on down and up and down and up. Nice. Push the hips backwards when you begin your hinge. No weight in the toes. Let's get a few more in. Okay, adding on here. When you come up, I want you to give me a bicep curl with the right hand to a press. And then bicep curl with the left to a press. Back down to your hamstring, sorry, your deadlift. Now, adding on, give me a squat. Come back up. Curl and press. Switch arms, curl and press. One deadlift. One squat. Nice, low, big, deep squat. Press and curl. Nice. Back to your deadlift. Back to your squat. Curl it and press and curl and press. Keep that going. Deadlift. Squat. Curl, press. Curl, press. Again, deadlift. Squat. Here we go with the arms. Now, hold your weights by your side. Just give me some squats here. Make them fabulous. You can go a little quicker if you like, but don't compromise your range of motion. Use your breathing to help you through it. You're going to shoot for 8 more. Hips back. Don't let them ride forward. Put the weights down. Woo! Going to give our grip a little bit of a break. We're going to come down, get ourselves into a bridge. So, down on the floor. I want you to have that one heavy weight you were just using close by, because we're going to put it over our hips to help make this bridge a little more challenging. So, bridge it up with your feet as close to your butt as you can, and that weight just resting on your hips. Keep the back of the arms off the floor. And in your bridge, I want you wading into your heels. So we've got, step them in even closer if you can.
Got our feet hip width apart. We got this all going on. Now, take your knees, squeeze them together. And then open them back up. And squeeze. And open, and keep that going. You're gonna do about 10 more. Make the squeeze really big. Make sure you're not holding that weight using your arms. You want it to be weighting the hips. Now, when we get done 2 more, hopefully you're going at my pace, not too quick. I'm just gonna have you hold your knees together. Just squeeze. And now 1 vertebrae at a time, lower down to your mat while you squeeze. Once you feel that low back and the upper glutes on the floor, keep squeezing and pick yourself back up. You're rolling up through the heels. Very important. You press your weight into the floor through the heels. Lower back down. Keep squeezing. Pick yourself back up one last time. Open the knees. Pick your right foot up and extend that right leg all the way out straight. Switch, do the same with the left. And keep alternating. Keep the hips even. You got to use your core strength here to stabilize. Keep walking the feet. 1 more. Now hold the hips up. Walk your feet wider, further apart. Maybe just inside the edges of your mat. Now take those knees and move them towards each other. If they don't touch, it's okay. And then take them back out. Take them wider than the feet. And then close. And open. Using those outer hip muscles. Right, Sean?
Sure.
He loves my descriptions. Keep going. If you're not feeling your butt, something is wrong with that butt. Just saying. Are you feeling your butt, Sean?
Feeling that sweet.
4 more. We're gonna feel it till we drop. 3, 2, and hold the feet hip width apart. So walk them in a little bit. 1 vertebrae at a time, lower down. Oh my goodness. Extend the legs all the way out. Take that weight off to the side. Full body stretch going on here. Oh, what a great reprieve. Reach, point the toes. Reach your arms nice and long. Bring the arms up. Lift your head, tuck your chin. Pilates style it all the way up. And now we're gonna dive through the legs. This is gonna feel good. So your back is in flexion. And you're enjoying that nice stretch through those upper glutes. Okay, come on back up. We're gonna do some sumo squats. So pick up 1 of your heaviest weights, or 2 if you have the grip strength to hold 2. I'm gonna hold 1 like this because it's doable for me. Got my heels just on the edges of the mat and my toes out. Keep your head up and weight into the back of the feet. Come on down. And just hold down here. Work the range of motion that suits your body. Come back up, pressing through the heels. Nice job. Come back down. Slow. This is not fast. Shift those hips backwards. So you almost feel like you might topple backwards, but don't. Come back up. You have 3 more of these. We got this, nice and slow going down. Hold down here. Now come back up slow. You have 2 more. Once you get down, just hang out there for like 1 or 2 counts before you start to work your way back up. You have one last one. Come back up. Put that weight down and grab your other weight. We're going to do some rowing and then we're going to do some lateral lunges. Then we're going to be back down on the floor. So, regular old rows, you ready? Let's go. Feet hip width. Give me a nice fold down halfway. Get those elbows up. We're going to switch up the angle here. Right now your palms are facing. You're going to do 10. Don't forget to breathe. When you've done 10, turn those hands forward. Give me 10. So your palms face out. Nice job. Okay. Put them down. Shake out your hands. We're going to do lateral lunges. I'm going to shoulder my weights and I'm going to go a little lighter. But if you can stick with the big boys and girls, do it. So I'm going to start out with my weights on my shoulder, but I'm going to switch. Feet apart, toes forward, lunge right, and then left. Make the transition from side to side pretty smooth, but you're coming up till both legs are straight at the top. Feet wider. Okay.
I don't have to do it.
Okay.
Thanks, I didn't know that.
You're holding your weight out in front the way Sean is demonstrating. It's a lot more work for your back. It's basically harder. So if you're limited with your weights, not really being that heavy, that would be a good way to hold them. I mean, all the range that you have, whatever you're capable of for each repetition. Nice and slow and in control. We're shooting for 4 more. We're going to add in some bicep curls after this next one. So whatever weights you need for bicep curls, keep your feet the same. So you're still going to have your feet far apart. Get your bicep curl weights in your hands. Here we go. So I have my palms out in front, facing forward. I'm going to lunge right. I'm going to let the weights hit the floor, curl as I come up. And I'm going to lunge the other way. And up. So now we're moving a little bit quicker than we were when we were shouldering the weights. You can use one like Sean's demonstrating to curl, holding both ends of the weight. Shoot for 4 more. Big lunge. That was fun. Put them down. Okay, we're gonna start with some chest presses and push-ups. We're gonna flip-flop between the two. So, it's gonna get you moving. So lie down, grab the heaviest weights you have for your chest presses. We're only gonna do 10, and then we're gonna flip around and do 10 push-ups. So get comfy. You're gonna be here a while. You ready? Let's do it. Your presses are your pace. Keep your wrists neutral and press that low back down on the floor. So you have good engagement through your core. Keep your ribs low. Remember, whenever you've done 10, flip it around right away and give me these 10 push-ups. Once you've done your 10 push-ups, you're back down doing 10 chest presses. No break in between, just keep moving. Neutral wrist, rib and tummy down. Okay. After those 10, you're back in push-up position. We're gonna do 10 push-ups. Here we go. We only have to do this one more time. It's 3 rounds. Take your time on the push-ups. If you need a break, take it. Okay, one more round. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Easy doesn't change your body, right? We like hard. Just get your head around it and you got it done. Let's go, 10.
We're still talking about weights, right?
That was so fun. Okay. Good news is we're on the final round of these push-ups. Do your best. If you're taking a break, keep yourself at the top of the push-up, not the bottom. Let's go. 10. Got this. Come on. Nice little break after this. Finish it. Ugh. Child's pose of your choice. You deserve it. Hmm.
Beautiful position.
Oh, that was hard. Okay. Now that we're still down on the floor, we're gonna do some tricep extension kickbacks. Sorry, tricep kickbacks. So grab one weight that you can manage for a tricep. Get into your quadruped position. We're gonna start working the right arm. So you're only doing one at a time. So give me that row, and then give me 8 kickbacks, slow and in control, without squeezing the weight. And if you selected a weight where doing 8 repetitions is easy, change your weight. Okay, come up on your knees. Give me 8 bicep curls. Give me 8 shoulder presses, whatever angle of the elbow, whether it's out or in over the shoulder, doesn't matter. Nice. Come on back down to your quadruped position. You're gonna switch hands with the weight. Give me that nice little row so you get your elbow up high, and then give me 8 slow kickbacks. You gotta make sure you're getting that arm straight. When you've done 8, you're up on your knees giving me curls. Nice relaxed grip. Super important for your elbows. Give me presses, let's go, 8. Try not to let your upper body shift to one side. Stay locked down through the belly. Nice job, okay. Back to a nice little reprieve, some core and stretch, and then we say goodbye. All the hard work is done. Woohoo! I'm gonna grab a quick sip. You're in a full body stretch, reaching those arms back. Just chilling. Let's floss the arms. So turn your palms out and then turn them the other way while you have the arms back there. Keep that going. Okay, bring the arms by your side. Bend your legs. Take your hands, interlock your fingers, keep your arms, put your hands pointing between your legs. So they're not all the way up to the ceiling, they're down low. Now pick your head up, and with your feet on the floor and your legs bent and your tummy down, roll it up. Reach the palms as far forward as you can. Your back stays in flexion. And now you roll it down again. Pull the belly in. Now take the arms all the way back behind you with your head on the floor. And repeat. Bring the arms up. Lift your head. Roll it up. Dive through. Come back down. Keep your legs bent. Arms back. Arms come forward. Head lifts. Belly stays down. Feet down. Roll through. You have 2 more of these. Don't rush them. Last one, you're gonna extend the legs all the way straight. Separate your hands, fold over. Walk your hands forward a little more and then put the elbows down on the floor. You're stretching out the legs. Make sure your head is nice and relaxed. And now we have a little planking to do, our favorite. We're gonna do 8-point plank to start. I'm gonna fold my mat over, so it's a little cushier for my elbows. Flip it around. So we got 8 points on the floor. You got your hands. Right? Come on, Sean. Your elbows, your knees, your hips are up. Your belly is driving up towards the spine. Your toes are tucked under. Now just hang out here and enjoy this. Now, if this feels easy for you, take the elbows and walk them a little bit forward and hold. And keep walking them forward until you feel a massive tightness in the belly. You're working it up towards the spine. Just hold and breathe. Try the elbows a little further forward. Keep holding. It's a battle of the bulge. You got to find a way to get that belly up and in. So we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly lower the hips. Now you're in what we also refer to as baby cobra. Look forward. Proud the chest, broaden the shoulders. Should feel really good on the belly. Nice, okay. Lift your hips back up with your arms staying in the same position. Just lift up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower back down. Slowly. It's not about dropping and letting go.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It's about working as hard as you possibly can in the very short 45 minutes that we spend. Pick your hips up slowly. Make them feel heavier than they are. Hold and breathe. Get that belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower slowly. Now, little reprieve. You can come off your elbows. You can turn your head to the side and let it all hang out. Relax the belly. Take some deep breaths. Okay, back up onto your forearms. This time you've got your elbows under your shoulders, your regular low plank position. Tuck those toes under, but I want your feet together this time. Come into a low plank with your feet together. Just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly lower the hips. We're doing this again. Pick it up. Knees up off the floor. Now this time we're going to do some hip dips. Lower that right hip. Pick it back up. Lower the left. Pick it back up. And keep going. We're starting to do this with our feet together. Five, 4, 3, 2, and relax. All the way down, turn your head to the side.
Come off your elbows so they get a little reprieve. Okay, so we have one more plank to do in our series, and then we are stretching and signing off. This one is a high plank, so you're up on your hands. Let's go. Feet are 4 to 6 inches apart. Your legs are locked out straight. You got your face up and your shoulders over your wrists. Now pick up your left foot and hold. Please don't let the shoulders move backwards. And then switch, pick the right up. This is your last effort of the day. You have 4 more, that's it. Finish strong. When you get done these, you're in a downward facing dog. How good does that feel? Woo. Hold here, 5 big, huge breaths. Baby steps with your feet towards your hands, completely unweight the upper body. Shift your hips back, walk your fingers forward. Legs are straight. Hands above the knees. Help yourself come up to a standing position. Put your hands on your waist, crowd out your chest, pick up your right leg. Circle your foot. Go the other way. Point and flex. Nice. Do the same on the opposite side. All right, keep nice and tall so you're lifting out of that right hip. Change direction. Point and flex. Nice. Turn to face the right side of the room. Spread your feet as far as you can get them. Bring your fingers down to the floor. Your spine is long. Walk your hands off the mat. Shift your hips backwards like you're doing a windmill. Your legs are straight. Now fold the torso down so the top of the head hovers above the floor. Both hands over to the left foot. Look at your left knee. Now bend that left knee. Pick the toes up on the right foot. So you're getting a stretch in your right inner thigh. Go back to both legs being straight. Hands over to the right foot. Look at your right knee. Bend that right knee. Pick up the toes on the left foot. Both legs are straight. Top of the head hovers above the floor. Inhale to a flat back. Left hand to the waist, right hand to the waist. Come up to standing. Walk your feet together. Turn the face forward. Big deep breath. Reach for the ceiling. Hands to heart. Good job on the workout. Woohoo! Happy Saturday. That's all she wrote. I don't know how to stop the recording.
Once they stop recording.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, that was necessary.
That was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.